but these are some of the things you need to consider when you're creating your own regime. Hi guys, Kelsey Kurls here. Welcome back to my channel. If you read the title of this video, it is how to create a natural hair routine or natural hair regime. A lot of guys, you just started your natural hair journey. Congratulations. I'm going to try and attempt to help you create a routine and regime that works for you. If you want to know that, keep watching the video. Let's get into it. So, it's a couple things that you might need to consider when you're creating your first natural hair routine or regime. I'm going to break down the subjects I'm mentioning, but these are the basics of the subjects. Things you need to consider are schedule, active level, socializing, and food. So schedule, what I mean by that is how busy you are, whether you're a full-time student, part-time student, whether you work full-time, part-time, whether you have kids, whether you have a business, whether you have a passion that you're working towards that takes up a lot of your time. All of those things you need to consider, because if you are really busy, some of these things might be too much for you, and if you don't have those things, then it'll be all right. I'm still going to attempt to help you guys, even if you do have a busy schedule, but these are some of the things you need to consider when you're creating your own regime. Activity level is how active you are, that's what I mean. Whether you exercise once a week, 2 days, 3 days, or all week, whether you swim, whether you go to the beach, those are things you need to consider, because if you are someone who is very active, you're going to need to wash your hair a lot more, because obviously producing and sweating a lot more. So you're going to need to wash your hair and cleanse your scalp a lot more, which can then cause breakage if you wash it too much in between those particular sessions. So it's something you need to consider when you're creating your regime. Is socializing, whether you drink or smoke, whether you party, those things you kind of need to consider when it comes to your natural hair, because we all know smoking is not good for you, drinking is not good for you. That level of partying where obviously depends on the type of party you're having, but if there's some overstimuli on your hair, trying to keep it PG here guys, that might also interrupt the success rate of your natural hair regime. And last but not least, food. If you eat healthy guys, your scalp's going to be healthy, and then in turn your hair's going to be healthy. Healthiness starts from the inside out, so try to have as much wider range of food as possible. I'm just going to mention certain things that you do when it comes to your natural hair and break them down into categories and the reason why I break them down. So shampoo / co-wash, condition, deep condition, protein, treat, clay mask, hot oil treatment, scalp massage, moisturize / style, and trim. Most of these you can do all together during your wash day. Certain tools are going to be done at separate times, such as you might moisturize your hair, then massage your scalp. You're not going to then do the whole wash day process again. You just might be doing that in between your wash days. So one of my tips, if you can, if you have a schedule where it is suitable, pick a wash day. My wash day is Sunday because I don't work on Sundays, because where I work is closed. So Sunday is usually my wash day. But if you have kids, that might not work for you, because obviously your kids are going to be with you on that particular day. If you have work and you work any time of the week, just pick a day when you're going to be free. I'm just going to tell you my personal regime and then kind of explain why this regime works for me and why I came up with this type of regime, and then I'll kind of talk through a couple more things with you guys so it's a little bit more easier for you. Hope that makes sense. Let's go. I shampoo, condition, deep condition, and hot oil treatment my hair every 2 weeks. Protein treat my hair every 4 to 6 weeks. Trim my hair whenever it's needed, but usually it's in between 3 to 4 months. I moisturize / style my hair and moisturize my hair, guys, please don't kill me, once a week. Because I moisturize my hair properly during my wash day, I don't really need to do it all the time. That's probably a tip for you guys. If you re-moisturize your hair properly and add as much moisture as your hair is going to need for the week, it will stay moisturized for the week. And I clay mask my hair every 6 weeks to 2 months. Some of these things might not work for you because, like I said, if you're more active, washing your hair every 2 weeks is a no-go. you're going to need to wash your hair every 3 to 4 days. You might have to deep condition instead of just condition, because you're going to need to re-add that moisture back into your hair because you're washing your hair so much, because you're sweating so much, because you're active. You might need to consider also doing hot oil treatments, because like I said, hair's going to be more dry because you're so active, because you're sweating a lot, because you're washing your hair a lot. If your hair is shedding more, you might need to consider scalp massages, because that's good for blood circulation and promotes hair growth. And if your hair is feeling very weak, you might need to do a clay mask or protein treatment, but be careful. Please don't give yourself a protein overload or give your hair protein overload, because when you do that, your hair becomes very stringy and lifeless and limp and is very, very prone to breakage at that point. Guys, if you have a busy schedule, got a couple tips for you guys. Try to keep it as simple as possible. So let's just say you have kids and you plan on washing your hair on Thursday. It's feeling a bit dry, it's feeling a bit dirty, you need to wash your hair on Thursday. On Wednesday, do a hot oil treatment or pre-poo the night before. Obviously get the kids up ready to go to school, get them washed and dressed, get them fed, take them to school. On your way back, now that's your time, wash your hair. You've had your hot oil treatment in your hair for more than 12 hours. It has done its job. Now you can go through your wash day process. You might need to cut out some of these steps, such as you might not need to condition, you might just need to deep condition, you might not be able to hot oil treatment all the time, you might not be able to trim your hair all the time. Just do it when you can. Try to keep it as simple as possible, because if you keep it simple, you'll be able to stick with it. If you make it too difficult, it's going to be very inconsistent, which isn't going to help you. Guys, I hope I helped you guys, told you my basic regime and the things you might need to consider for yourself. Like I said, pick a day, keep it simple, try to do overnight treatments if you can, consider all processes I have mentioned and try to find a regime that works for you. Also, trial and error is also going to help you, because certain things, if it doesn't work, then you can try something else. But these are the steps I took when it comes to creating my natural hair regime, and it works very well for me. I am trying to make it a little bit better by adding a little bit more things, or being more consistent when it comes to certain things, such as moisturizing my scalp on a regular. I need to do that a little bit more, because I don't do that as regularly as I should do. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe and be part of the notification gang. As I always say, embrace your unique beauty, be the best version of who you can be. Hope you got something productive done today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.